But first this evening, a former police officer and a former court security officer accused of sexually assaulting a young woman will avoid jail time.
Today, they both cut a deal. Here's News 13's Haley Rush with their punishments.
Dean Jessica, the former cop and security guard, faced serious charges in the 2014 case, but in court this morning, they got a break. Milan police officer at the time, James Waters, and former court security guard in Cibola County, Jesse Terrasas, say it was all consensual, while the young woman says it wasn't.
Within 12 hours of our investigation, the New Mexico State Police Investigations Bureau agents obtained enough evidence at the time to arrest both of the suspects.
According to a criminal complaint, Waters and Terrasas, along with a Grants police sergeant, picked up the 20-year-old victim from her home. She told investigators they gave her booze. After taking the Grants officer home, the victim says Terrasas sexually assaulted her, and Waters raped her at the Grants NMSU campus.
The plea agreement isn't something that we're happy with, but based on the evidence and our ability to present a case with these facts, we believe it's the best resolution that we could present to the court.
This morning, Waters pleaded guilty to giving alcohol to a minor, a felony, and attempted false imprisonment, a misdemeanor. He was sentenced to 2.5 years probation, but with good behavior, it won't stay on his record.
Jesse Terrasas pleaded guilty to 1 count of selling or giving alcohol to minors.
Terrasas was sentenced to 18 months probation, but because of a previous felony, this conviction will stay on his record.
The victim was okay with the plea agreement.
The district attorney's office tells us the plea deal was also in part to protect the victim from having to go through a trial.
After a pretrial interview where their defense would be to unfortunately attack the victim.
I spoke with Waters' attorney. He says the plea deal was, quote, fair and just. Jessica, back to you.
All right, thank you, Haley. Milan police fired Waters after his arrest. The Cibola County Sheriff's Department says Terrasas was no longer working as a court security guard at the time of his arrest. A state police officer opened